This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami Camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 16, is that I came across this clip today from the YouTube channel, We Are Change. And the person that you see at your lower right-hand corner of the screen is presenting it. All right. He goes by the name of Luke Rakowski. All right. He brings out a lot of information on what this corrupt government is doing. Okay. He was actually one of the first conspiracy, quote unquote, theorists that I watched, all right, before I came into this truth. Okay. He does a lot of videos exposing this government, especially when it comes to 9/11 being an inside job. Okay. But he found this clip of Tucker Carlson, okay, in, I believe, Hungary, if I'm not mistaken, basically talking about how he doesn't see NATO lasting too long because of what the Biden administration did to Germany, okay? Basically, here's the quote in front of your screen. The Biden administration blew up Nord Stream, okay? The Nord Stream pipeline, all right? That was a partnership between Russia and Germany. It was the biggest act of industrial sabotage in history, the largest, man-made CO2 emission in history, and an attack on Germany, right? All right, and this ain't the first time America has attacked or their own allies, okay? Turkey, all right, or Turkey. Let me show you. Turkey says America was part of the coup of the coup d'etat. All right, let's see if I can find that article. Yep, here it is. Right here, it says Turkey minister says the United States behind 2016 failed coup, right? Okay. More than 250 people were killed in an attempt to overthrow President Tayyip Erdogan, okay? So America was facilitating the attack on Turkey, its NATO ally, all right? So this is not the first time America has attacked their own NATO ally, all right? And so this is how you know, Revelation chapter 17, verse 16 is coming to pass, okay? It's going to happen in our lifetime, all right? And now you've got the Germany, which is one of the 10 horns, okay? They're getting highly upset what America is doing, all right, in terms of sabotaging, all right, their economic prosperity. So let me play this video, and then I'm going to bring out some scriptures, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying, okay?
Our main topic of discussion, and that is the very bombastic comment being made by Tucker Carlson that is exposing a lot of current American foreign policy that is absolutely bewildering, to say the least. This, as currently the United States is involved in a major proxy war between the East and the West, which it represents, as of course Western nations, as Tucker Carlson points out, aren't really the best allies to each other, especially with the latest move that the United States made against the Nord Stream pipeline, which, according to Tucker Carlson, clearly there is some responsibility from the United States here with these comments that he said in Hungary recently. It's collapsing.
NATO is going to collapse, obviously. You can't have the driver of NATO, which is the United States, sabotage Germany's main source of cheap energy in Nord Stream. The Biden administration blew up Nord Stream. And the Germans are so self-hating, they won't say anything about it. They sort of put their head down like, no, I don't want to talk about it.
Look at Hungary. They're clapping their hands. Okay? All right? And isn't Hungary part of NATO? Let's see. Hungary, NATO. Okay? Is Hungary a member of NATO? NATO further expanded after the Cold War, adding Czech Republic, Hungary, and Poland. So you got the citizens of Hungary clapping at what Tucker Carlson is saying. Okay, so they're in total agreement. Hey, that spirit is being roused up. The beast shall hate the whore. All right, the beast represents NATO. Okay, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. We hear prophecy is screaming loud in your face. Let's keep playing.
Okay, but I do want to talk about it because it's important. First of all, it was the biggest act of industrial sabotage in history. Second, it was the largest man-made CO2 emission in history, which if you're a global warming cultist is like the devil himself come to earth, and the Biden administration did that. But third and most important, it was an attack on Germany, which is the most powerful country in Europe. Western Europe is America's last main ally, and we just attacked our most important ally. NATO cannot stand long term. At some point, the Germans are going to wake up and be like, wait a second, we had chemical plants 2 years ago, now we don't. You just wrecked our economy. I don't think it can continue after that. I really don't. Maybe I'm...
There you go, man. That, hey, straight from Tucker Carlson's mouth, all right? So, hey, it's coming, man. Again, Revelation chapter 17, verse 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. The whore is Babylon the Great, America. Okay, the whore that rides the beast. Okay, let's go to the cross-reference. Okay, here it is, Revelation 17 and 1. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials and talked with me, saying unto me, come up hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right, this is definitely talking about America. Okay, Babylon the Great. 2, with whom the kings of earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunken with the wine of her fornication. Guaranteed, if I go into the cross-reference with this one, okay, Jeremiah 51 and 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad, right? And these nations are highly upset, all right, because they've seen what America is doing. So there you go, okay, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. So the whore represents Babylon the Great, which is America, okay, and the 10 horns represent the European Union, okay, formerly known as the European Economic Community, and it was established by the Treaty of Rome, okay? All right? And that's why when you read the book of Daniel, the chapter 7, starting at the 23rd verse, it says, thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth. Right, Daniel received a vision, okay, from the Lord, all right? All right, he's getting the interpretation by an angel of the Lord, okay? Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, right? Every scholar, okay, under the sun that is into the Bible, all right, that their profession is to, okay, learn the scriptures, go into timelines, go into history, all admit that the fourth beast is the Roman Empire. Okay, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms and shall devour the whole earth and shall tread it down and break it in pieces. Okay, right, the Roman Empire, all right, did that. Okay, 24. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom, that's the key part. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are the 10 kings that shall arise. Right, this is talking about the European Union, formerly known as the European Economic Community, that was established by the Treaty of Rome. All right, again, In two treaties were signed on 25th March 1957. The treaty establishing the European Economic Community and the treaty establishing the European Atomic Energy Community. All right, there you go. And it was signed in Rome. Okay, and do they have the countries, the main countries that were there? The 6 countries. Okay, you know what? That's okay. Here it is. The treaty was signed, all right, on 25 March 1957 by Belgium, France, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and West Germany, right? And then it became Germany as a whole. Fast forward into time, okay? Then, it, more countries got added onto it, which became 10 in total. All right, you had Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Greece, Spain, and Portugal. Right, they're one. Okay, they're one and the same. England, Ireland, one and the same. And then West Germany. Okay, which now it's Germany as a whole. Okay, and these are the 10 horns. All right, that have joined, that have gave their power unto the beast, which is NATO, and now they're getting stirred up to go to war against America, Babylon the Great. And what Tucker Carlson said was absolutely on point. Okay? On point. All right? And he's saying this in front of the citizens of Hungary. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. Romans chapter 13, verse 11, in that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake up out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Right? And that's why we stick to these prophecies. And, when we see videos like this, we get excited. Because we know this place, America, is going to be judged. And it needs to be judged so we can be saved. All right? All waiting on is the digital, the M to the O to the B, the mark of the beast to be made mandatory, and that's it. Then destruction comes. All right? And that coincides with salvation. Because how are we going to get delivered from a nuclear weapon? All right? By being delivered by Yahweh Shai via a spaceship, a chariot. Okay? 12, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness. Right. Meaning, all right, it's time to repent. Okay. It's time to put off from your wicked ways. Okay. It's time, all right, to seek the Lord. All right. Now. And let us put on the armor of light. See? Seeking the Lord. 13, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness. Right. Meaning caught up in this world. All right, thinking that you're going to make it in Babylon the Great. This place is through, okay? Not in chamber and wantonness, not in strife and envying. 14, but put on the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. Right, okay? That's why you're supposed to use this world, but not abuse this world, all right? You're not supposed to be like Lot, okay? You're not supposed to be like Lot's wife, all right? Lot's wife looked back. That's why she got destroyed. That's an example. She looked back into the life that she had. All right. Proverbs 20, chapter 22, verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil. Right. We hear the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, mainly here in Great Millstone, because we're the only ones bringing this out. We clearly foresee the evil. Okay. So where are we going to hide? We're going to hide, okay, and trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's where our confidence lies. And hide himself, right? Where are we going to hide? In Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But the simple pass on and are punished, right? And the simple, okay, are our people, the bulk of our people, okay? Especially the 2/3 here, dwelling here in Babylon the Great, okay? Because if you're not seeking the Lord, you're not hiding yourself, okay, in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you're going to be destroyed, okay? Because you're not getting saved in the chariot. Okay, in the Lord's spaceship, you will be destroyed with fire. Last one for America, for you wacky tacky Americans that watch our video. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. Right, and that's why the Lord's setting it up that the beast shall hate the whore. Okay, these NATO countries that have nuclear capabilities, they're going to launch nuclear weapons on Babylon the Great. Okay. 15. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, as she hath done, do unto her. Right. Okay. America's been wicked. oppressing the children of Israel first and foremost, okay? Blaspheming the Holy Spirit, saying the Lord is a so-called white man, saying the angels are so-called white, okay? If not so-called white, saying the angels are aliens now, because now they're done with the angels. Now they're saying that the angels are aliens, little green men, okay? All right, let's read Revelation 17, verse 16 again. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Right, nuclear destruction. 17, for the Most High put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree, and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. Right, okay? That's plain. This is the will of the Lord. All right, he's going to make these nations do it. 18, and the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. Okay, cross-reference again. Where's the precept at? Boom! Revelation 16 and 19. And that great city was divided into 3 parts, and the cities of the nations fell, and great Babylon came in remembrance before the Most High, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. Right, nuclear fire. And NATO's going to be part of delivering the Lord's, will by shooting nukes at this place. All right? And once the Russians go to war with America, full-blown contact, NATO is going to follow suit with Russia. Okay? Well, look at that. Daniel 7, verse 23. Thus he said, the 4th beast shall be the 4th kingdom upon the earth. Okay? Which shall be diverse from all kingdom, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces. Right, they went right back to Daniel 7 and 23, because in the 24th verse it's talking about America. All right, so hey, it all fits. And the 10 horns of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. Right, and if you go to the cross reference with this one, okay, this is talking about who? Daniel 7 and 20, all right, America, Babylon the Great, okay, and of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. Right, and and what America is doing to its allies, that's proof. Okay, that pride, that pump. Okay, there you go. All right, this all fits. It all fits. Okay, America. Okay, and then ultimately it fits. Okay, this beast system that is ran and governed by these Edomites. Okay, and that's why in order for this beast system to be destroyed, America has to be destroyed, and then that's it. There's no more NATO. Like Tucker Carlson said, there's no more NATO. So, Lord willing, this less edifying. I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the 4 corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders. As you can see, we're almost out of here. The Lord is getting the beast NATO to get angry with the whore. All right, and this is to fulfill prophecy. We're almost out of here. So stay prayed up. For the few sisters that are watching, keep studying when you pray. Pray with your cover. Shalom and abad with ball. Shalom.